This is the top 10 most expensive stamps in the world. 10th place, 1868 George Washington B. Grill, valued $1.035 million. A normal 1868 George Washington stamp is only worth a few dollars, but if the stamp has a B. Grill mark, meaning the tiny dents point upwards, the value multiplies by the hundreds of thousands. Only 4 of the 1868 George Washington B. Grills are known to exist, and they are also the only B. Grill stamps in existence. One went for over $1 million in 2008. 9th place, inverted 1869 Declaration of Independence, value $1.2 million. A rare, unused green and violet 24-cent stamp with an inverted depiction of the signing of the Declaration of Independence shocked auctioneer Philip Wees when it sold for $1.2 million in 2008. Only 4 are known to exist. 8th place, 2 penny blue, value $1.4 million. The Mauritius 2 penny blue sold for 1.6 million Swiss francs in 1992, $1.77 million today. It held the award for the highest price ever sold for a British Commonwealth stamp for over 20 years. 7th place, Baden 9 Cruiser Era, value $1.545 million. The Baden 9 Cruiser is an ultra rare German stamp printed in 1851, and because of a printer error, the stamp is colored green instead of rose. One sold for $1.5 million at auction in 2008. Up until very recently, only 4 of these stamps were believed to exist, but in May 2019, an American living in the Midwest found another 9 Cruiser Era while looking through a family album. 6th place, 1918 Inverted Jenny, value $1.593 million. There are at least 86 known in existence, only 100 were ever printed, but the one sold in 2018 is the most expensive because it was locked away in a safe deposit box for 100 years, meaning it had little exposure to light and remained in pristine condition. An anonymous internet bidder paid $1.593 million for the tiny stamp of history, which included an 18% buyer's fee. Previously, an exceptional inverted Jenny sold for $1.3 million in 2016. 5th place, The Whole Country is Red, value $2 million. This 1968 Chinese stamp from the Cultural Revolution is one of only 9 known to exist. A pristine big patch of red stamp sold for $2 million in Beijing in late 2018. 4th place, Mauritius Post Office stamp, value $3.8 million for a pair. The Mauritius Post Office stamps were the first British Empire stamps produced outside of Great Britain. Issued in 1847, only 27 are known to still exist, and they are one of the most famous and sought after stamps in the world of philately. A pair of these stamps, the 1 penny red and the 2 penny blue, on an envelope known as the Bordeaux cover, sold for $3.83 million in 1993. 3rd place, 1859 Sicilian Era of Color, value $2.6 million. The Era of Color is a misprinted Sicilian printed blue instead of orange. It sold for $2 million in 2011. Surprisingly, little information about the stamp itself is available, but the stamp is said to be in excellent condition and one of only 2 known in existence. 2nd place, Treeskilling Yellow, value $2.3 million. The famed Treeskilling Yellow is a misprinted 3 skillings Swedish stamp produced in 1855. The stamp was supposed to be colored green, but a printer error caused the stamp to be produced in a yellow color, which was the color designated for the 8 skilling stamp. Its true value is unknown, as it sold in 2010 for an undisclosed amount. Before then, it sold for $2.3 million in 1996, but little else is known about its true price now. When it sold at a private auction in 2010, auctioneer David Fieldman 2007 declined to say whether it had sold for more than $2.3 million. In 2014, it changed hands once more, again for an undisclosed sum. First place, British Guinea 1 cent Magenta, value $9.48 million. The first sale of this stamp was for $1.44 in 1873. 140 years later, the British Guinea 1 cent Magenta sold for $9.48 million at a Sotheby's auction in June 2014. The stamp was printed in 1856 after the Postmaster General of British Guinea ordered a set of 3 types of stamps to be made after a shipment from London was delayed. This is the only stamp known to exist. The high bidder was a high-end shoe designer, Stuart Weitzman, who tucked the $9.5 million stamp in his pocket after making the record-breaking sale. These are the top 10 most expensive stamps in the world. Thank you for spending the time to watch my video. I highly appreciate your feedback. Please write your feedback in the comments below. If you like this video, share this video with your friends and family. As always, I'll see you in the comments below. Thank you for watching.